Today's episode is brought to you by Modern Grower. Modern Grower is the go-to source for 100% organic, GMO-free microgreen seeds. Trusted by hundreds of growers for high quality and low prices. If you're growing microgreens, start saving at shop.moderngrower.co.
One outlet that you have is your online farm store.
Right.
How has that worked for you? I've heard mixed reactions from people who have them.
Where we live and way out of the sticks and come out there to that farm store and load up on produce. And so it's something that I've always wanted to have. And then last 2 years, I would say, every week we would always get, hey, can I just come and buy? No, you got to pre-order or come to a market. But not everybody is that organized. We live in a society where everyone's pretty busy. And unless you're a really organized homemaker and you can place your order on time or make it to the market on Saturday, it can be difficult to play by the rules of small scale farmers. And so what we decided was, let's buy a cooler. We didn't want to spend $5,000 or $10,000 on a store because we didn't know if anybody would even show up because we live so far out there. So we just bought a cooler, put it outside up against the wall, stocked it, and I made a Facebook ad that I had on reoccurring every day. And just people came out of the woodwork. We were shocked how much traffic we were getting. And we weren't really loading it with everything that we had. It was like the top 10, 15 items that we sell the most of. And then we found the more we had, the more people. And so it came to the point where it's about it is that we don't have to go anywhere. Open 24/7. On our system, we have a really easy system that makes it very simple for people to check out. And people love that flexibility of, hey, I can go there at any time. And we like it because we don't have to be there manning the booth, having someone checking out. And there's a market we used to go to in Jackson, Tennessee. It's a town of 70,000 people. And we do more weekly at our farm store than we did at that farmers market on our on-farm store. And it is so easy for us to manage. Yeah, I'm sure people have stole things, but it's extra. It's going to be okay. But when we look at our dollar sales, it's something that we want to grow.
For the honor system, one thing that attracted me to what you were doing was having
I would say...
Oh, I got you? Oh, sorry, you locked up there for a minute.
There was a little bit of lag on my end, possibly.
Okay, I'll ask a question here. One of the things that I like that you were doing, I saw on your Instagram, was you enabled people to self-check out on a tablet, register POS type device. So it's not just like coffee can, put the money in. Can you talk about that system and how it's worked for you?
Yeah, we have just an iPad set up, and there's this app called Kiosk Buddy. And it's an app that uses Square as the back end. So it's like an add-on app that you would use so it's using the Square payment system. You can go into Square and you can upload your product, the pricing, pictures on the Square, and then it links to Kiosk Buddy. And that Kiosk Buddy it's very easy for people to go in there. It's a big kind of a thumbnail kind of grid where they can select on the vegetable. So there's a picture of radishes or carrots or a head lettuce. And so visually they can match the produce on the Kiosk Buddy to what they have in their hand. Because I'll just be honest, there's a lot of people who don't know the difference between green leaf lettuce and romaine lettuce. You'd be shocked in this area. And so having those pictures, it just makes it very easy. And they select on there, and then as they click that picture, then it has a drop down. How many did you get? I got this. Or say if it's salad mix, You click salad mix. It's a picture of salad mix, and it'll say, what size did you get? Was it a 1 pound bag or was it a 1/3 pound bag? And they select that. And then once they select those buttons, it automatically adds up to the side of their shopping cart total. And big button, checkout. And then they have their card. They can do Apple Pay. It's very easy to check out. We've only had a handful of older people who needed help knowing how to use that system. My 11-year-old it was easy for her to just go in there and figure it out on her own. And then what's great about that is that there's discount codes. So let's just say if our team members, we want to give them free produce, they can just put on there the code that we gave them and they can get free produce or a discount or whatever it is. So that Square has made it very easy. There's no cash. So we're not taking any cash payments. Yeah, I guess someone could rip out the iPad, possibly. But we're at this mindset of believing that most people are good, or at least have good intentions. And so for us, it was really a way of making this easy for a local community in Selmer and McNairy County, because there's nothing like it near us. And we're getting a lot of out-of-town people coming who are used to more of these kind of conveniences and options. And so it just felt like the right thing to do at the right time. But we were very skeptical, very reserved on this doing any good at all. But I think I wish we'd have done this 5 years ago, honestly, because it's been so easy for us to manage it. No work, hardly any questions. And we're making sales without hardly any work at all. We don't have to attend a market. We don't have to print off orders, pick lists. Hey, we've got 25 pounds of head lettuce left over. Let's package it and put it in the farm cooler. So we're in the process currently as we speak on making this area, like we poured concrete. We're going to put nice little wood siding in there, have some bins where we can buy some other produce from other farmers, things like sweet potatoes and some different kind of storage crops that we can have on hand. Just making it more of a one-stop shop kind of thing.
If you enjoy farm podcasts, then tune into Carrot Cash Flow for all things farm business. Join us as we explore the latest trends, tips, and stories from market farmers running businesses just like yours. Whether you're a seasoned farmer or just starting out, our podcast has something for everyone. Listen in and grow with us. Available on all major podcast platforms. Don't miss out. Subscribe to Carrot Cash Flow today.